camera.
I'm going to do a full body workout. I don't plan on training tomorrow, so I kind of want to hit everything today. All right. So today the choices are bench, lunges, and pull-ups. So we're going to do push-pull upper body. All right, hit the upper body pretty hard. Going to go relatively heavy and decent amount of volume. Okay, kind of in the middle ground as far as weight and volume goes. Just enough to stimulate some strength and maybe cause a little bit of soreness. And then hit lunges with the legs. I really like lunges because for me it really smokes the hammies. Gonna hit the back. The two primary movements you need to make sure you get done during the week are squats and lunges. All right, whatever else you want to spice it up with, go ahead. But make sure you always get some type of squat and lunge in each week. Okay, so also gonna combine cardio and strength training. That's what I call a metabolic conditioner. It's going to be continuous movement, cycling between the bench, pull-ups, and lunges. And as far as warm-up goes, always start with the bar. Do about 30 to 50 with the bar.
Nice.
Get a systems check going. See how your shoulders and elbows feel. Stretch the pecs out. As far as technique goes, make sure your feet are planted. Make sure your butt's in contact. Get a little bit of an arch going. Keep your back tight. All right, and hold those blades together. Don't let your shoulders come off the bench when you press. Don't let your butt come off. Okay, don't do this. Keep that shoulder down. Protects your shoulders. Okay. Tap the chest plate, pop it back up. All right. Now to warm up the legs, warm up the core, get some pulling going, get ready for the pull-ups. Okay. So this will warm up the whole body, warm up your core. Stretch out your hips, get the biceps going. You gotta protect those bicep tendons. They can be testy. That's about all you need. Get a minute on the row. It's about 250 meters. And then test out your lunges. Okay? With a lunge, I like to keep everything at 90 degrees. So I'm here, about 90 here, and 90 there. Or keep the femur perpendicular to the floor, because if you have any tightness in the quads and the hip flexors and you stretch out too far, in my experience, it's easy to tweak a quad or a hip flexor. Pull something in here. All right. So you come down, drive this knee straight into the ground, 90 degrees there, pop back up. No real need or benefit to stretch beyond that point. Okay. All right, so these lunges are going to be loaded. I'm going to be using 50-pound dumbbells on the traps during the conditioner. the Metcon. Alright, so you want to make sure that feels good. Stretch out a little bit. You want to do most of your static stretching post-workout in downtime. You don't want to do static stretching before a workout or too much of it. It can take away from your performance. You can sedate your nervous system. Alright, so just make sure everything feels good and you can get the full range of motion without any excessive tightness. So the amount of dynamic warm-up you need is up to you. You can follow these rough guidelines that I'm showing you and add more or take away from it. Okay, so the bench press, let's talk numbers. My bench press max at one time was 400. It's dropped probably to like 375, maybe. Don't currently know where it is, but I want to pick a weight that I can do 10, but it kind of hurts. It's not an easy 10. And I couldn't do sets of 10 forever. Maybe like 3 sets of 10 before the strength started to fall off. So that's probably somewhere between 185 and 225 for me. Because the idea is I want to hit a little bit of everything today. I want to hit some strength, endurance, some cardiorespiratory. I'm going to package it all into one quick workout. Okay, kill a lot of birds with one stone here. So you want to be, in general, you want to be over 60% of your max if you want to produce any strength stimulus. If you want to move the needle on your strength, it's going to have to be at least 60% of your max or heavier, typically. Okay, so now I'm doing a build-up set. Okay, and it felt pretty good. No aches and pains. Felt pretty strong. Next jump will be 85. See how that feels. A good multi-purpose number to use in workouts like this is your body weight. You should be able to do a set of 10 with your own body weight. If you can do that, then you can throw your body weight on the bar and throw that into conditioners like this, like what we're gonna do. That felt pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with body weight today. All right, my skinny body weight when I'm not fat. Which is about 205. So that's gonna be the weight for the workout. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I can do that sometimes. can do pull-ups over there. That'll be good. Do neutral grip pull-ups. So we got bench, pull-ups, lunges.
Dang, it's gonna be outside.
What I want to do is actually a template we just did the other day. Well, I made one of my wrestlers do it, and I also made my wife do it. So I guess I need to do it. Is 10 to 1. Okay, so you do 10 bench, 10 pull-ups, and we're gonna go times 2 on lunges. So we're gonna go 20 lunges. All right, with 100 pounds. 250-pound dumbbells on the shoulders. Okay, so you do 10 bench, 10 pull-ups, 20 lunges, 9 bench, 9 pull-ups, 18 lunges, 8 bench, 8 pull-ups, 16 lunges all the way down. And I always do 3-3 instead of 3-2-1 because the 2-1 is just annoying. I just want to get it over with. No reason to keep switching stations forever excessively when you can just get it over with. All right, so we got sweatbands. All right, for when the flood starts. When it starts sweating, it just floods down my arm and I can't hold on to things anymore. So make sure you got your sweatbands.
If you're big and sweaty like that.
And then we've got so we're gonna do it in this order. We're gonna go bench, pull-ups, lunges, in that order.
Bitch.
Just keep circling.
Pull-ups and lunges.
So there's gonna be 55 reps each, as fast as possible. All right. By continuously moving between the stations, the only break you get is the time it takes to transition. You're gonna rev that heart up and get the lungs going good, and that's on purpose. Get yourself out of breath on this one as much as possible, as much as you can tolerate. All right. So when you choose your weights and your movements, you want to choose it so you have a chance of going unbroken. So with that weight on the bench, my dream is to be able to do 10 in a row, rack it, hit 10 pull-ups in a row, hit 20 lunges in a row, and then keep going like that unbroken. However, if you overestimated your abilities and you need to rack the bench, go and break a set up into 2. Say you need to do, you get to 8 and you realize you got no more steam left, so you can do 4 and 4. Do a set of 4, rest for 10, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, do another set of 4. Okay, just go when you think you can. All right, and then same thing for the other movements. Chunk it up if you have to, but take small breaks and keep the pace going, all right? Typically with a 10 to 1 like this with a triplet, a good ballpark number to shoot for is under 20 minutes. Try to get the beast done under 20 minutes. If it's one you've never done before, then make sure you time it and record it so you can try to beat it in the future. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna get 10 of these. Shins are down. Oh, that's fire. I haven't done that in a while. Eight. It's getting hard up. All 8 in a row. Go fast this time. Fast 8.
Let's go, dude.
Seven. Getting those lungs going. Getting harder to breathe. That's it. Oh, unbroken. be a jackhammer. Blast it off your chest. Blast it. Blade's finished. Elbows in. Hammer it.
Get the heart up. 4-3-3.
Good.
16, 42.
I think it's under 20. Good. down. I got a pump going. So remember, doing this one with the idea that I'm not training tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow I gotta coach the boys at their state wrestling tournament. We'll be gone all day. So Saturday rest day. And none of my body parts were tired or sore going into today. So I could hit the whole body today, take care of everything. Push, pull, legs, okay? And your core, because you're not using machines, especially on those lunges, your core still gets a lot of work. I did rowing and sit-ups yesterday, and airdyne bike, so my core got a lot of work yesterday. Wasn't worried about that today. Got another 20. There was no fireworks. I felt very slow. The bench definitely slowed me down. The pull-ups got hard. The lunges weren't super heavy. They didn't really kill the legs. They hurt the legs, but they really revved up the engine. They got me out of breath. Okay, so if you do this one, and the first time you do it, you fly through it, and you're not out of air, it's probably because you went too light. Okay, you need to up the weight on the bench and pull-ups. Whatever variation you're doing, you can do ring rows for pull-ups. And I use 50-pound dumbbells for lunges. You can use 35s, 25s, drop it down, and then build yourself up to what I'm doing. Use body weight on bench. I use 205. That's where I normally weigh, give or take. Depending on how many beers and cookies and pizzas I've had. Alright, so and that'll do for today. That's it. If that's all you do in one day, it's plenty. It'll move the needle. It'll increase your fitness. It'll increase your strength, endurance, cardiovascular system. It'll hit it all. Get it all done in one shot. Peace.